this one. Okay. I know that shutter.
You can give him a second.
I know that shutter.
That's the shutter that got, like, shown to everyone a billion times in all the pre-release footage.
Yeah. Yeah, I recognize that. Window.
Yep. That'll make more sense later.
Okay, I get that.
And that door on your left also has a special interaction.
Strange point of interest. Ah, okay. So it just shows you what you're looking at.
It gives you a bunch of things like, hey, look
at this.
You could do something with this. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Hey, because I know the future, dude, you're just gonna need to hang out.
You're just gonna have to take a second. And there's the tension increasing, decreasing, autosave icon in the upper left there.
I'll get you out.
Do not obstruct.
Don't obstruct this for fire safety.
Give me your hand. I got you.
Elliot, I'm gonna save you. You're gonna be fine.
Elliot? Oh, that's not a cop name. That's not a cop name. You should have never joined the Force, son. Some of us just weren't cut out for it. Ooh. Ooh. The extra details.
It's, dude, the gore level in this game is the highest I have ever seen for anything.
The insides. Like, I wasn't expecting the fruit gushers.
So, there's a channel called Boundary Break.
Mealy.
Which does all sorts of great stuff where they clip out of bounds.
I remember that.
He did one on this game very recently, and there's actually a zombie on the other side of that wall attacking Elliot's legs. Even though you cannot see it. They went to the trouble to animate a zombie attacking his legs, and then he turns into two models.
This is side view. This is a side view. This is not a top view.
Yeah, this is side view.
This is Mario view. Okay. 3. Got a statue. Hidden compartment. Parking.
Way out.
Way out. Okay.
And then, hey, look. It's the codes.
Lion. Stag, unicorn.
And at this point, you ask yourself, what kind of fucking art museum
Yeah.
had this stupid shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well.
That's so weird. Good thing he was holding it, though. Thanks.
All right, now the game can start.
Elliot?
Elliot is fine.
Those flies just can't wait.
You would think that the whole RPD would just be rife with flies and shit now. Well, we're off to a good start.
That one's a freebie every time, though.
No, he was banging on the door. That was a guy coming in the window behind you. That window you checked earlier?
Yep.
Is now busted.
Got it. Yeah.
Jesus, they're everywhere.
Ballsy.
Whoa, that's not what I want. Uh-oh. Okay, so the way to do this
is more carefully.
Yeah.
So moving your body is what causes the reticle to fuck up.
Yeah, okay. Wait, hold on.
No. If you want to heal yourself, you should, but not with an herb.
I don't want to do a mini heal right now?
No.
Big heal?
You will all so okay, for healing items, you always want to get yourself back to full.
Okay. I'm just like, I'm one hit away. I just need a little top off. The door's right there. Okay. Fine.
Okay, but here's the thing. The full heals will only full heal you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're at yellow and you use it, you've just wasted 50% of its healing. So the only time to use them is for fulls. and the greens later
You know
can be
what?
turned into full
There's a
heals.
piece of invisible information that my brain didn't put out there that I'm assuming is that once I get back to the safe room, I'll heal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that is the correct case. All right, well then in that case...
Oh wait, do you mean like cutscene wise or whatever?
Or something?
No, hell no, fuck you. You miraculously you found something out that I didn't know about, which was that you heal from the gas station to the police station.
Okay.
Because they make it probably impossible to die there.
So there's no like, you've hit a safe room.
Hell no, fuck you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, yeah.
Use your resources.
That was an assumption. That was an assumption.
So I'll tell you this before we get out of this menu. You have way more ammunition than you have healing items.
Okay. I assume
When you run into enemies,
Yeah.
if you cannot physically avoid them,
Yeah.
you are essentially going to trade bullets for health.
for health, yeah. See, and that was that was my thought was I don't want to spend any bullets almost ever.
Okay, so Heart 10, Heart 0 Fink points out and strongly that save rooms are not bonfires.
They're not bonfires. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
using ammunition. So there are 5 zombies behind you right now in this hallway.
Yeah.
If this was a hallway, any hallway, it doesn't matter, I'm going to use
Yeah.
this example, that you wanted to use more than once ever,
Yeah.
you would clean that hallway.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But if it's not,
Yeah.
or if it's a room that you don't feel like you will need to return to,
Then fuck it.
then do what you need to do to leave. But that's that.
Okay. So that's what okay. So in the exchange in the currency of bullets versus life,
Life is more valuable.
I prioritized bullets.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like, yeah, fuck it, run it.
So I can confirm to you, I've beaten the game 6 times now. If you find every bullet, there is 130% of the ammunition you need to kill every enemy in the game.
I see. Okay. So yeah, fair. Now here's the one other thing. Touching zombies equals cutscene bite.
So,
Because
this is actually relatively complex.
I also was under the impression, I'm like, maybe I can just sprint by it
So,
and not take a bite.
this is relatively complex. So, zombies have a discrete attack, which is unclear. They'll put their arms out, right? And they do the, I'm a zombo.
Yeah.
That is the start of their pre-attack phase. And then they do a lunge in which they gain like 150% speed,
Okay.
right? They can do that in like a 180-degree cone around them.
Okay.
And you can juke them, but they need to be like pointed kind of away, and you have to run to their bad side, and it's nearly impossible to do in a small corridor. The only time a zombie can't bite you is if one just bit you. You get a 2-second cooldown on zombie bites.
By juke, you refer to the circle button.
No, by juke, I mean
Literally
you
just
played
run.
football, right?
Just
left, right.
Walking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Left, right. Essentially. Make them go to the left, then run to the right. But it's finicky. And if you pop them in the head or the chest or whatever, and they do a visible stagger, they lose the ability to attack you until they reset to their idle.
So if I were to see a zombie doing whatever, pop a shot and run by it,
Yeah.
that's a reasonable...
Unless you want to murder it.
But otherwise, I'm interrupting its attack animation, and then... Oh,
Because you pop them in the head on bullet 1 or 2, they'll throw their head back and go, ah!
This is super important information.
Yeah, this is normally information you would have to
Die to find out.
You would have to die to figure that
Yeah.
out. Or be like me, and when the demo came out, I took about an hour
Yeah.
to just shoot zombies in every part of their body to find out what happens.
Because for me, I was basically going to treat them like enemies, again, in Souls. You know, where you're like, yeah, I'll just run by you and avoid you, but there's a cone, okay.
How do I put this? You're not super familiar with survival horror, and I don't think you're super familiar with avoiding these types of enemies in games in general.
Are there QTEs?
No.
All right.
There are 0 QTEs in this game. I would not.
Cool.
I would how would I put this? I would focus on playing as carefully as possible.
Thanks. Marvin Browner.
I was going to sprint it.
Leon Kennedy.
There was another off strike. I couldn't.
Marvin, would you care to swallow a bullet?
Yeah.
It's so gooey. Look at that gooey hand. I can't believe you talked to Marvin like that.
No, I mean, he's doing good work even though he's on his way out, but as long as he understands he's on his way
Does
out.
anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Damn.
Okay, Lieutenant?
Bleeding out the
Ready.
sides, but his edge up is crisp
Be
as
able to find a way
fuck.
out of this station.
Look at that haircut.
That officer we met earlier.
I'm going to assume he got a haircut like 6 days prior, back when the city was still normal.
It is edged the fuck up.
So check out that detail.
We need to get to a hospital.
The bloody fingerprints
On the
from
book.
Marvin are
now
on
on
it.
I'm
the
not just
book.
gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now,
Hey, there's the uniform.
you'll need this.
I can't take
This
Stop.
big fucking knife.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out, or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Damn. You were 3 minutes of cool.
Oh, he's great. So in the original,
You're all right, Marvin.
he was the first guy you ran into at the police station, and he sounded like a fucking space alien.
Mhm.
He has the worst voice acting in the entire game, and they've made a point to now give him the
best voice acting in the entire game.
It seems very deliberate.
Yeah.
He is absolutely the best actor of anyone that's in the roster,
Feels solid.
and like he's just great.
Okay. So, knife. Now, slash cause damage, also attack interrupter?
No.
Only bullet.
Well, it can. So the way interrupts happen is based off of damage dealt, right? And there's invisible stun thresholds on enemies.
Mhm.
You could stagger a zombie with a knife
But,
before it bites you.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Much more importantly is that bottom paragraph.
Yeah, I was going to say, it can be used to counterattack when you're caught, and you can only be retrieved once you defeat them. So, if something jumps me and is about to do damage,
You hit L1,
you stab it, but then the knife is in him there.
then if you want your knife back, you will go and get your knife back.
Okay.
And if you don't want your knife back, you won't. Now, the reason I say that is because you can use your knife to do that 4 times before it will break.
The knife will break.
Yeah.
This is a temporary knife.
Yes.
Oh.
Now, if you don't get grabbed, that knife can last you a long time.
Okay, okay. Will it break if I slash?
Yes, but it has about 100 hits of slash on it. It has a shit ton of slash on it.
Marvin, you know what I'm thinking, right?
It won't work.
Yeah, I'm ready for
Anything.
I'm ready for Krauser. Let's do it.
So one of the things in RE1 is RE2 is the knife they gave you in that game is the worst knife in Resident Evil history. It takes over 100 stabs to kill a zombie in RE2. with a
Holy
knife.
shit! What's the point?
The only purpose of it conceivable is that you can trigger enemies to move, but it is abject useless in that game. In this game, it's really good,
But you could lose it big easy.
but you can lose it. But also, Remake and this game are the only ones that added defensive items.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you my pro tip, which is dump all your healing items in the box.
Are you out of your mind? No, you've played the game 6 times.
Also, even before I played the game 6 times, I put all the healing items in the box. And there's a reason for that. Because
you're gonna need to pick shit up in the next place.
You don't want to be in a situation
where you have to go back.
where you can't pick up a healing item because you have a healing item. Also, if you look to your left there, you can see another healing item through the bars.
Okay. Okay. But you really just never know.
You never know.
If you're gonna need
So
it.
I'm gonna nudge you in certain directions as to whether or not you may want to bring healing items or not.
You know what? That quick turn is not fast enough.
It's
not even.
I forgot it was in the game.
It's not.
I legitimately did not remember it was there until you were looking at the controls. I don't think I've used it once.
Like, it is not actually fast enough for what I really want. And in the fact that it's the only thing the button does,
Yeah.
why not just make it circle automatically? Right?
Shut up.
What's the point of making it back in circle?
So, Wolves, you're not going to be able to see this on the TV because it's a tiny, tiny bit of text. But you see that bust to your left of a policeman?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's like in honor of the RPD people.
Oh,
who
wait,
have served.
it says in honor of those who have served, yeah.
All right, now look at the plaque below it. That you're not going to be able to read. However,
Come on.
It's
Did you rip a texture?
it's a bunch of names,
Mm-hmm.
and at the bottom, like, oh, yeah, the very bottom, that top line of the first paragraph is the RPD motto, which is "We do it."
Are you serious?
Yeah,
This is a new object, I assume.
yeah. Oh no, the object was there, but it
text.
was not readable.
Yeah. RPD.
We do it.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a fucking dumb motto for a police station?
Why didn't he make mass shirts of mass prints of that shirt? You know? He should have done that. That's what I say. I would buy that.
I would buy it.
Cleaning in progress.
Yeah, you gonna clean it?
I'm doing it now. That's what this process is called.
Oh, you know what? While you have the current safety in this current second, test out what causes that reticle to fuck up. So it's about a second after aiming. Aiming with the right analog stick, no change at all. Any movement, however.
Anything with the
So
stick.
this is their compromise.
Yeah, so standing still.
You get to aim like a real human being, and you can move and shoot. But what you really want to do is emulate the old games.
Right, where you'd stand still. Right.
To get those perfect shots. Wow, I never noticed that. Outside that window, that thing that was on fire, that is the school bus you ran past on the way inside to the RPD.
Is that the shape of a school bus? I guess it might be.
Also, all the children are dead.
What about the orphans? They made it. Oh, you just... Ooh.
Don't worry about him.
I mean, that's a complicated situation to find yourself in, sir. Sinew.
Would you believe this game is massively censored in Japan?
I was gonna actually say that a lot of what I know about Japan in terms of like gore is like you got to be careful with some of that stuff. Playing with dead bodies ain't kosher. Turn off that ragdoll. But I guess
Can you examine him?
well done.
And just to let you know, if you look at his head, that exploded his head into goo.
Ah.
So he's fine.
Okay.
And congrats, you've discovered the primary purpose of the knife. Which is to poke shit.
Okay.
Are you dead? Are you okay?
Literally poke it with a stick. But
Yeah,
not
dude.
but not a stick.
club.
Everybody in the club get bitten. Everybody in the club get bit.
Oh, check that out on the right wall. No, sorry, the right door frame.
Good detail. Good detail.
So you know about the monsters in this series, right? In the original game, you would have been attacked by that enemy, what left that, right where you're standing. And so for anyone that played the original, who got to this spot, it was baffling that we were not being attacked.
But the mark is still there.
By the way, if you put your gun down, you can examine that window.
Oh, so the gun up will not show me my prompts.
No.
That's important to know.
Gun up when enemies only.
Okay, because, you know, caution and aiming and... Yeah, okay.
Also, the gun up and moving gives you the shittiest aim imaginable, so it doesn't even matter.
True. True. Drop your gun.
And also, if you back out of this for a second, it also, when you aim, horribly narrows your vision.
Yeah, okay. You're right, true.
That mechanic exists so that things behind you can attack you without you being able to see them.
Come on, you lickety fuck. Balmer can lick my balls.
Liquor comes out and goes, developers to left, oh, fuck. I can't say it.
Developers. Oh, that's a door that I can't do anything about. Or maybe I can put a thing up?
Nope.
I guess I gotta ignore it for now. Or interact? Is interact to open it?
No. So now you can see time is hilariously stopped in these screens.
Okay. This is going to be a place to do things. But not right now.
Unfortunately not.
I assume that's going to be a recurring problem.
So that stun is the one they can't bite you during.
Shit.
L1.
I should have... I made a decision that I shouldn't have made. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to advise you, when you engage these things, to do so from the absolute maximum possible range.
Yeah, okay.
So now you see what I mean by their bite attack has a distinct lunge.
Yeah. Didn't pop, so we don't know. I can get my knife back?
And now...
I can...
check.
Uh-huh.
So any hit reaction...
You called him a bastard.
Woolie, you're so close.
I'm so close. So many bullets!
So this range or farther.
Right, okay, I'm letting them come way too close, yeah.
So let me give you a demonstration, right? Run all the way behind you to the end of this hall. Right? Stop here. This is the ideal right?
Okay. It is a gun after all, I suppose.
It's a gun, man.
Yeah. No, but it's just that how do I put this? This is not RE5 or 4.
No!
Yeah.
You have no melee ability of any kind.
No, I really don't.
Everything else does.
This is not those genres. Okay. I'm just kind of like, you know, like, fuck you, you know? But,
right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, aim from here and let it... So you can see you still have a nice, proper point to hit. Also, the head, the dead center in the head and their chest, not their arms, but their chest, takes the same amount of damage.
Oh, so it doesn't matter where I'm hitting.
The chest can never crit.
Right.
And the chest doesn't stun as easily. You need to do like 2-3 for them to do a chest stun.
So chest and head are same in terms of damage, but head can sometimes crit.
Some heads can sometimes crit, and it will stun them almost every time.
Will a chest shot ever kill them?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
They have a total damage threshold.
Mm-hmm.
You can kill them
Mm-hmm.
by pumping enough bullets into their knees, assuming their leg doesn't fall off.
Okay, so now that I slash him and he doesn't get up anymore, he's
Done.
done for now.
No. If they are prone like that and they have stopped animating and you slash them and they don't animate, you're done.
Actual done.
Done.
Okay. Okay. So I can't do anything about this though, huh? Yeah.
But that's to show you, like, you might want to do something about that when you can.
Okay, so that's the window, and then there's a door over here. Wow, that's way too close to the wall. Alright, combat is gonna take some new rule learning.
Combat is slow, careful. The faster you do combat, the less damage you do.
Okay. And swinging at it while it's point blank next to me like that is gonna not really
You'll do 5% of their total health, and then they'll bite you.
But I can stun them at least a little bit.
And if you check your knife in your, you see that's how much you used
durability.
up.
Yeah, that was a full quarter. Yeah. Like I made a full decision to be like, I don't want to lose my knife, and I'm like, wait, he's
that
the
poster's
only
nice.
He's the only Zombo.
You look at it with your gun.
Marvin Bra.
Cop of the month.
Brana.
Not good enough to get into stars, but still cop of the month.
Yeah, man, he did a fucking shutter stomp. That's a good special.
You remember what he says? You're screaming like, "Be careful!" and he just goes, "I got this."
Yeah. Record of events. September 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to mark the safety of the citizens their top priority as we accommodate them as
gang.
As many as possible. Addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and 3 others injured. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress.
So this is the exact moment that the RPD is gone.
Right.
The moment that, like, one of them attacks 4 people, and they go, "Oh man, they
3
must have really
injuries,
lost it,"
and that's the end of that. Yeah, you just. I mean, like every zombie outbreak in every story requires sufficient like stupidity. At
so the
beginning.
difference with this universe is that this universe contains all zombie fiction and the word zombie. They just people that have turned within a day don't look like corpses. But they just look like shit.
But there's another part of this where I'm always like, yeah, but also like right over there behind that locker, Umbrella is like sticking a syringe into somebody and being like, go. Be a little
So it
shit.
did not happen like that, and you'll find that out near the end of the game. But
mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. Few survivors are able to make it safely by the emergency shutters. Surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. Not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. Let's all party in the shutter.
So, for some reason, it's not actually remarked in this game. There aren't the files to prove it. All of the police station's communication equipment was mysteriously destroyed on the 24th.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Another clash on the west side. Station around 1 p.m. 12 dead. A handful of survivors left. Everything's falling into disarray. David Ford is a man who writes neatly under composure. Under stress. Under duress. His content's under pressure.
So the big clash is like in the room that you're in and the hallway you just came from.
Oh, this is where the terrible, most awful event in history.
Yeah, the operations room is where they were talking about bullshit, and then
the end of Hope's Peak Academy, Classroom 0.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Congrats, you got your map.
That is a dry ass bloodstain.
You now have a full map of the first floor of the RPD.
Okay. Great. Cool. For sure.
Before you go through there, you might want to check the door because you will not be able to get back through that window. So that's a habit you want to get into, so that
Marking the door.
so that when you get the item to open that, you will not go, where the fuck do I even use this?
That door will not show up until I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, gotcha. Okay. Oh, that was okay. I thought that indicator was this thing,
It is.
but
So you can stand on it.
yeah, I didn't know what it was leading to. So, I am loaded.
You're as good as it's gonna get. Perfect. Amazing. Now you're doing it. You're good. He's already up. So that is why, if you want them to die, you check.
Mm-hmm.
They have what appears to be a random timer on how long it takes them to get up.
Is pushing into that door enough to make it on the map?
Yeah, see, it's red now.
Just touching it. Okay.
Yeah, just touch it.
Great. I understand. Come on. And just because you said you didn't use that quick turn, I'm going to use a whole bunch of it.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't suppose food is any use.
Hell no.
What the hell?
Much better. Perfect. Now here's a really bizarre detail that you might actually appreciate. You notice that guy had a hat?
Yeah?
In the original, zombies that wore hats were appreciably stronger.
Oh, really?
I think the idea is supposed to be that because they are wearing a hat, that implies that they are, like, less decomposed or some shit.
Okay. It's fresher.
You're good. But they maintained it in this game that if a zombie is wearing a hat, he is physically tougher than other zombies.
For some fucking reason.